Finally, Frank Warren's and Eddie Hearn's 5-on-5 mega showdown fight, their score system is already revealed. Let me break it down like Degeneration X. Whoever wins gets 1 point by decision, but if they knock out their opponent, that equals 2 points. But if there is a draw, nobody gets a point. And this is where things get interesting. Every team chose a captain, and if the captain wins, they get double points. So Deontay Wilder is one of the captains that Eddie Hearn chose. Well, is the only captain that Eddie Hearn chose. If he knocks out his opponent, that will be 4 points, because knockout is 2 points and another 2 points for being the captain. Here is a bonus, pun intended, and the winning team will receive a bonus of $3 million that will be split between all 5 winning teammates. And this is on top of their purse, so everybody who wins will get $600,000 more. So the score system can be a little crazy. Imagine Deontay Wilder knocks out Silly Zhang. That's one good fight, but that's not the one I'm looking forward to. The one I'm looking forward to, it's Raymond Ford versus Wrecking Ball. I believe that's gonna be the best fight in the card. But before that, I thought it was going to be Dimitri Bivol versus Beterbiev, but Beterbiev got injured. And we all know that Zhilei Zhang and Deontay Wilder are coming from a loss each to the same guy. You could say they're both fighting Joseph Parker's leftovers. We all know Joseph Parker beat both of these guys. I swear, it's a great time to be a boxing fan. I'm like a kid in a candy store. Imagine boxing was like this all the time. Everybody would have a few losses, but the best fighters will still have the least losses. That's because the best will be fighting the best at their best. No weight drain or no rehydration clauses or anything like that. And no weight bullying, as I believe the fighters in the past were a lot better because they were fighting more naturally and more in their walking around weight. Except for heavyweights, they could come in as big as they want, but they still have to be fit so they could have a lot of stamina and endurance. So there is a little exception with them. But if you see a fight between Muhammad Ali and Smoking Joe Frazier, both of these fighters were fit. They looked like they were fighting in a smaller weight class. And I also never seen anybody with more stamina than Joe Frazier, and he was only around 206 pounds, so he could technically become a cruiserweight, and he was only 5'11". A big George Foreman destroyed Joe Frazier, but I believe Joe Frazier was tailor-made for George Foreman. I believe if there was ever a time machine and we could get the great fighters fight the best at their best, I believe if we get a prime Usyk versus a prime Joe Frazier will destroy Usyk because Usyk is tailor-made for Joe Frazier. So I believe these fighters should fight more in their walk-around weight, because if they're draining themselves, they're just worrying about making weight, and then they use IVs or they use some kind of supplement to just get their weight back up. And that is what makes these fighters weight bullies. Now, back in the day, there wasn't so many supplements or so much technology, so they could come up with all kinds of concepts to keep their weight down. What year did Victor Conti made snack? Well, either way, I cannot wait for this card and this event, 5-on-5, and it's gonna be a barn burner. And who are you guys going for? Team Frank Warren or Team Eddie Hearn? I believe Team Eddie Hearn is gonna win. They got Wilder and he's worth 4 points at max. Don't forget to subscribe and share the video.